Good morning, and here I am in the atelier of Fernanda, and she's basically the most amazing designer, which we're going to go through some of her things in a sec, but I'll let her explain what she does here.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. First of all, this is so exciting. Thank you for coming to my atelier. I hope you like it.
I love it.
It's cute and cozy. What I do is basically limited edition pieces, or most of the time one-of-a-kind pieces. I focus in timeless. I use a lot of deadstock and recycled materials as well, and I do a lot of custom orders. So yeah, that's basically what I can see, like just in a very, very brief way.
And you obviously do all your patterns and your cutting and everything here.
Yes.
And the customer comes in here and you go through designs specifically for them and what they want?
Yes, for example, with some of the pieces, I have only the samples, so they can see the materials, they can try it on. In some collections, they can actually choose the color of the embroidery that they want. I can show them the materials that I have available, and they can actually personalize their own pieces. That will be the custom made. And the little limited edition pieces, they are basically pieces that are ready to wear. So my sizes are kind of very, very kind of oversized and friendly. So they are like very easy to wear pieces.
I love that. We'll have a look at that in a sec.
So that's what basically I do. I do the design, the cutting, the pattern, and the fitting.
What I really like too is the fact that they are allowed to have input as well.
Yeah.
Like they can get a bit of their own creativity going.
Yeah.
And if they don't sew, it doesn't matter because you're doing it all for them and making the actual thing. But they've got real hands-on with their own design.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, another thing that I do as well is people can bring their own pieces, something that for any reason they don't wear anymore, like can be a jumper, dress, you name it. And we can talk about the possibilities in upcycling that specific piece and just make it lovely and amazing and exciting for them again. So it's a very, very personalized kind of work.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I guess when you're costing each of those things out, each one is going to be completely different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, because depends on the material that I use. For example, I have clients that have, for example, a silk dress, and we transform it into a skirt or maybe a scarf, many, many different things. I had a lovely client who brought me some lace pieces from her mother's wedding dress.
Oh my God.
In the 60s.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So her mother became 80-something a few months ago. So she kept these beautiful pieces of lace. And then I made a beautiful silk neck piece for her mother with the pieces from her own wedding dress. Talking about the wedding dresses as well, I had another client who, her daughter was getting married. So she got married about like 30 years ago, and she had the beautiful dress. And she was like, it has a big bow at the back. I want to make something with the dress for my daughter to wear in her wedding day. So from the bow, I made a beautiful poached silk bag. So her daughter wore it in her wedding day. So she was carrying a little bit of her mother's wedding dress. So it's just like about bringing stories back and just wear something that speaks I'm unique.
Where can we come and see you? Where are we now? You tell me where you are.
We are right at the heart of Melbourne. You can find us at 65 Little La Trobe.
Yep.
And we are literally 2 blocks away from the Victoria Market.
Don't go in the opposite direction, which I did.
As she did. Or you can give me a call. I'm here from Thursday to Saturday from 11 to 5 p.m. The other times by appointment, because I know some of my clients are busy on those days.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
I usually see people. I'm open to the public, but if you are after something special or you need a special appointment, whatever, just book it with me, and I'm happy to organize the time. I can be prepared for people if they are coming. I can actually select the pieces that I think they will love, or have a selection of fabrics for them to have a look. So as I said, it's a very, very personalized and very special, opportunity for everybody to rediscover the pieces. Or if they are looking for their new style and they want to refresh their wardrobe in an easy but fun way, this is the place to go.
Okay, let's have a look at some of your things.
Yes, let's have a look.
Over here, we thought we'd have a look at a few pieces.
Yes,
And you've
the
got...
exciting part.
I know,
guess.
I love.
Yeah.
I think it's the exciting part too.
Yeah.
Because you've got some beautiful embroideries here.
Yes, I
Like,
do.
look at this. That's just absolutely stunning. And these are done in Mexico.
Yes, actually, most of the pieces in this rack is called the Noche Mexicana collection, which means Mexican night. And all the embroidery was specifically designed for the collection, and it was made by Mexican artisans.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is the kind of the pieces that you can actually, try it on, and you can actually select the color of the embroidery that you want. I love sheerness, and I think it's just so fabulous because you can put them over anything.
Yeah.
Can be a skirt, a dress. I have this one for myself with the red embroidery, and I like wearing it with jeans just to dress it up.
Oh yeah, cool.
And it looks super cool.
And the other thing is too, you can see your body shape.
Yes.
So it doesn't really matter.
If it's you don't feel like any bulky at all.
Exactly. Where in Mexico do you get the?
I got them from Oaxaca. No, Sinacatan, Chiapas. Yes.
Oh my God. Where's that?
Sorry.
Up or down?
Down. I went to Mexico 2 years ago for my sister's wedding. So I get in touch with a few artisans, and then I told them about the project and everything. And finally, I found someone that was really amazing, as you can see.
Oh, they're
and
beautiful.
She and her family did all the embroidery, and they posted to Guadalajara, which is the city where my sister got married. And then when I came back to Australia, I came back with all my embroidery.
Do they do it by hand or?
This is by machine.
Right.
By machine. But I got a few beautiful pieces, but they are very special, that are made by hand.
Yeah.
I have actually, but that's only by request. If the client requests that, I can do that.
Look at that.
This is just like a beautiful coat.
Where do you get your fabrics from too?
Oh, from different places. This is all dead stock.
Yeah, right.
And obviously the embroidery.
Yeah.
So again, just a piece that you can actually put over jeans. You can actually put a black dress underneath, maybe belt it in, and you have a beautiful dress. Look at this.
That is absolutely stunning.
I'm like, look at this closely.
Oh,
it's so big.
Oh my God, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, this one, I don't know if you can see from there, but it has two different textures of wool.
Oh yeah.
This is a vintage wool, the black one, and obviously this is more of the embroidery.
Yep. Look at the work in that.
Can you guess what is this made of? It's easy to guess.
Recycled?
Yes, definitely. It is so like, bits and pieces, basically offcuts.
Yep.
That's what it is. So this one is made by Aura as well, so people can actually choose the colors that they want. I have clients who go like, I don't like the gold. Let's do blue, let's do, you name it.
Yeah.
It can be anything. So I know that's why I keep like a big bag with all the offcuts. So I'm so silly. And my partner is like, what are you doing with it? Why are you keeping them? And I'm like, I'm gonna use them. I hate putting things in the bin.
I
when it comes
agree.
to materials.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, I'm using them for this. So
I do the same thing.
So you can transform like literally offcuts in wearable art.
What are these belts?
Oh, those ones. I bought them in Mexico.
Yeah,
From
they're
the same
beautiful.
artisan. Yes, from the same artisans, all embroidered. So if you are after just maybe a little accessory, I have some accessories as well, like the bags and that. That one is called Frida, that dress. This is made of a vintage Japanese cotton.
Oh, beautiful.
It is gorgeous. It's super lightweight.
It is light.
Very light. And again, the embroidery is just there. Actually, this is the same as the one in the mannequin. As you can see, it looks better in the mannequin. This is actually in the mannequin because it's waiting for the client to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was an order from one of my clients. So she loved the red. She tried on.
It's beautiful.
And I just made a few adjustments.
I love the sleeve as well.
Yeah. I love big sleeves. And let me show you because I have these. This was from a previous collection and it's the same sleeve. Once you have it on,
velvet pants.
They are super fun.
They are so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are just. I had a one lovely friend, which is a client too, and she has a few of my pieces now. And she was like, it's like wearing, because she bought the pants and one of the blue tops, all in blue, of course. And she was like, it's like wearing the most elegant tracksuit. And another thing that I do, for example, for the pants is like, if you come in, you try them on and they are too long or too big, I do the fitting for you.
Yeah,
so
beautiful.
it's exactly. So I want to make sure that you are taking something that you are actually gonna wear.
This is what you've got on.
Yes.
And what I love is all of this beautiful
the embroidery.
It must just take you so long to do all of this.
Yeah, and the fun part of these dress is actually called Bonita, which means beautiful in Spanish. So the collection is called Mexican slang, because all these words here are slang in Spanish. From when I was younger. It's all fun, but no swearing. I promise.
And that actually is in quite a few colors too.
That is organza silk.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love silk.
Is
and
that
obviously
all
black
stock as well?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So the thing is that because I get dead stock fabrics most of the times, that's what I do, very limited editions. Like some of the fabrics, I get like little rolls of 10 meters and I can just make probably 3-4 tops. And that's it.
So you won't see it all over Melbourne, basically.
No.
Yeah.
And as I said, some of the pieces are even one of a kind. Like for example, that jacket there.
Oh, was it a Doona cover?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
Obviously super wash and everything, but it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, it is very cute, and that's the only one that I can make of that fabric.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't have enough fabric.
Just for one. This one is made of the Japanese cotton dead stock as well. Like Frida.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see it's pretty much the same quality.
It's such a beautiful quality. It's got a nice sheen to it.
1 minute.
Oh my God.
Look at this mitten. These ones are made of recycled jumpers.
Oh, they're fantastic.
And obviously, like all the buttons, some of them are vintage buttons, some broken jewelry, how do you pronounce it?
Yeah, jewelry, broken jewelry.
Sorry, but that word, it does my head in. Sorry.
A lot of words do my head in.
Like, obviously, these ones are made by Aura as well. So people can actually choose the colors that they want. I got a big stash of buttons from different places. I got them from op shops, I got some from eBay, I got some from Facebook Marketplace. So it's just like a constant looking for things rather than going and buy something new and buy like, give me 1,000. No, that's why they are very special, because it's collecting things through the years and just bring everything together to make something super special.
They are just,
look at that.
It's a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
It's a piece of jewelry in itself.
With these ones, you don't need anything else because they are actually the accessory.
When do you get time to do anything for yourself?
I don't.
Because you just everything's got so much work in it that you just think, oh my God, by the time you stitch all these things on, and just the placement of them as well is time as well.
That's what they are made by Aura, because they are not mass produced or anything, so it's very focused to attention to detail, and also it's very time consuming. But I think that's what's make them very, very special, because you are owning something that nobody else has.
There's quite a few of these in the store, but they're all completely different. And all of them are by different recycled things. Is this like, what is that?
This is from, how do you call them? For the bed as well.
Oh, okay.
But it's
like
100% wool. Yes.
Right.
100% wool.
Like this would be really warm.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have worn these, like basically just with a black skivvy underneath, jeans, and that one during winter, and trust me, it's really, really warm. Yeah,
you can see that it would be.
Yes, and all the pieces in here, they are all made of deadstock. Obviously, they are fully lined as well with deadstock, and the vintage buttons. So even the buttons are different, so there are not two cakes the same. To me, that's a little bit boring.
You're definitely not boring.
No, well, I try.
Don't try and be boring. No one wants to try and be boring. I just had to show you this one because it's also so 80s.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's very
so
80s.
80s, yeah.
Yes, I just love, as you can see, I just love creating interesting shapes.
Yeah.
As you can see, I don't use a lot of prints except for this kind of prints. but what I try to do is just play around with fabrics and different textures. Like this one, for example, it is silk, and this one is a bonded velvet. And this part of the back, it was the printing was designed by my partner, who is an artist. So he designed the printing in here, and we made the screen printing ourselves. This one, it is from the same collection as this one here, which is the Mexican slang collection. So my partner did the spray painting in all of this, and I just made the embroidery. And of course, again, it's just like a Mexican slang from when we were younger.
Okay.
Yeah. So all these pieces in here are made on the offcuts from the dress production. So I took all the little pieces after cutting the dresses, and my partner did that for me. Again, this is just a really, really fun piece.
What a great dress.
Yeah, with oversized armpits and obviously pockets, because I love pockets.
You have to have pockets.
Yes.
Oh, these are great as well.
Yeah. These ones, I will say they are like the most stylish track pants that I have on myself and a few of my clients.
Well, these,
because you can dress them up.
With a pair of stilettos.
Exactly.
These, I can see them at Studio 54 actually.
Yeah, it's
they are
like,
definitely.
Yeah, just a pair of stilettos or just your black boots.
Absolutely.
Your blazer, and you are ready to go out and do whatever. Exactly. When I was younger, and I think many people have that idea that, in order to look elegant or look nice, wherever, you tend to be uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
You buy things that don't fit you properly, and then you go like, oh, just for the sake of fashion, I have to wear this. And that's not true.
No.
As I'm getting older, I'm like, I just want to be comfortable.
Absolutely.
And I want to celebrate my style, and I want to feel great in my own skin. It doesn't matter how old or what is my weight or my body shape.
Completely.
So all these pieces in here are about celebrating your style and
Yeah.
your body shape as it is now.
And I think that when you do get older, you become more confident in being able to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you don't care so much about all of the other stuff.
I always tell my clients, life is too short to wear boring clothes.
Absolutely.
And I think especially after COVID, we have learned that if you have something beautiful, wear it.
I
Because you
agree.
never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
That's exactly
Literally,
right.
we don't know. There is nobody who can guarantee you will be here tomorrow. So it's like, why am I saving these things? That's where I put my beautiful accessories, my beautiful clothing. And then I come here to work, or I go to do my shopping or for a coffee, whatever, and I wear what I want.
Yes. And
so I encourage you to do the same.
And you look fabulous too,
Thank
so
you.
why wouldn't you?
If you have beautiful pieces, because I have clients who tell me as well, like, oh, but you make it look so easy. And I'm like, it's easy once you have the right pieces. You have to get dressed every day. Why not to choose something beautiful instead of something ugly? If you have it there, wear it. So they can bring their own pieces from their own wardrobe, pieces that they wear all the time and pieces that don't work for them anymore. So they bring everything in, and we play around with my pieces. So I teach them how to introduce my pieces into their lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so they go home with some ideas instead of just buying something and putting it in their wardrobe. Because I hate when people buy things and they go like, oh, but I don't know how to wear it.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah.
So that's a fun way for them to get ideas, but also with the pieces that they don't wear anymore, what I can do is I can suggest them ways to upcycle them. So some of the times they leave the pieces here and I transform them into something different. So it's a win-win because, they bring the pieces they don't wear anymore and they go back and they can bring back the pieces, but in a completely different way, and they fall in love with them again.
Absolutely. It's like a new life for that piece.
Exactly. So that doesn't mean that you don't have to bring new pieces to your wardrobe all the time.
Yeah.
You can play around with what you have, bring something new for my collection, and then work into something that you already have. And then you have a beautiful combination, a beautiful wardrobe that speaks to you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to take a few photos and add them in of the beautiful jewelry, which we haven't shown.
Oh, yes.
And
the
things
Mexican
like
bags.
that. And the Mexican bags, absolutely. And definitely come down here and have a look for yourself because it's such a beautiful, warm and cozy place. I have had so much fun too.
Thank you. You can visit my online shop, visit me here, or follow me on Instagram as Fernanda Covarrubias. And I hope to see you soon.